Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome.
Hello, hello.
Brett is here as co-pilot, and we are starting up. We are going to be doing some casual duos today. Of course, I am going to start off by spectating and commentating on the match, at least the first one, and then we'll see how it goes after that. Maybe the first two, and then maybe I will play, or Brett and I will both play. We'll see how it goes. No special events today. Hopefully, people enjoyed. Oh shoot! Oh, we're on the
Hey,
auto.
why is that in that mode? That's
Yeah.
not the way it should be. I will relaunch the server and let
Okay.
people know.
Development on the fly, folks. I'm
Sorry about that.
Oh,
I was
good.
pretty certain I had done that properly, but apparently not. I'll go tell people though.
Yeah, you might want to let everybody know.
I will.
So yeah, we have two, just to explain what's going on there, we have two flows. We have a flow for a vertical slice that allows people to, Claire, we're going to be restarting. It was
Cool.
the other flow.
Thank you. If you can tell Henry.
Yeah, and so we have a flow that is basically auto randomly, obviously puts teams together. We don't have, we're in pre-alpha right now, so I wouldn't say we have a true matchmaking system in. So we, basically Brett does that all behind the scenes, and so we have a automated randomized version. That's what you just saw. But for the stream, we have an alternate version, which is all manual, so people can choose the teams that they're on and choose their teammates, etc. So that's what we usually use for the stream because we can control it. So just a little behind the scenes, under the hood kind of explanation there. We also use obviously the manual for play tests, like friends and family play testing or partner play testing, things like that. So yeah, so it gives us flexibility. So he restarted the server so we could do it in the manual fashion. Again, we're playing duos. Thanks for everyone who came last time.
I think I did the wrong one again. I'm so bad. What is wrong with me? You know what? I've gotten what the checkbox means backwards in my head. Yeah. Hello, it's Monday.
Live streaming, folks. Even though we tested it right beforehand, you let us know, Brett. I won't start until I see.
Yeah, I have restarted again. I'll go tell them all again.
Okay. That's hilarious. Anyway, live development, live streaming. Hopefully, people got to see the art focused special stream last week with Greg Knight and Chris Woods. If you haven't seen that VOD, please check it out. It's very cool. It's not us playing games and playing matches like we've done in the previous ones, where we played trios, duos, and solos. It was focused on just letting Greg and Chris talk about how they achieved with the full team support. A lot of hard work by the team to get there. How they achieved the look for the game, which is very special, very unique, very different, and took a lot of different techniques and hard work. Some they had to create from scratch that had not been done before, really, in the way that we're using it. So I thought that was cool. We're actually going to do more of those. Can I start?
Yep.
We're going to start doing more of those. So if you have any particular topics for the viewers and VOD watchers that you are interested in, please feel free to let us know. And comments or what have you. And we'll try to organize it. They take a little bit more organization, so we don't have one ready. Did you do it a third time?
I did something else wrong, but it's fine. It's all fine. Hello, how are you?
We're all fine here. Here's the manual one.
I'm so tired.
Okay, I'm going to.
I think it's trios, but I don't think it matters. It would be interesting actually to watch people playing on two-person teams with trios logic.
Oh, geez. So that means there's going to be more.
Prepare for your mission.
There will be three.
Juliet is down. Yeah. Use your calibrator charge to restore her. Your shroud has been eliminated.
For some reason, it's not saving. Oh, it's because it's in the Steam folder. I'm running the server that's distributed through Steam, so it's not letting me modify a file that I would normally be able to modify.
This is real behind the scenes stuff, folks.
In development tools, folks.
In development, as you can see here, in development environment art as well. The gray box for anyone who's new, or watching this. So we've explained the game before, so please feel free to ask questions. But I'm sure everyone watching has heard us explain how the game works before, and so I won't kind of review that stuff unless you have questions. We have all of our previous streaming episodes on YouTube as VoDs. So please feel free to go and watch those. We explain some of the unique stealth action multiplayer gameplay that we have, et cetera, et cetera. And so there's a lot of cool, detailed thoughts there. And as a reminder for these streams, one of the points, the reasons that we're doing them so early, because again, we're in pre-alpha. We are still working on a path to get to early access when it comes to shipping the game to the public. But the game is very far along from a gameplay perspective, and this section here in the Chancery is actually very far along from an art perspective, as we talked about last episode. But one of the points of the streams that we're trying to do for this series is to just kind of bring you along for the ride in development and share some of the techniques. As people who listen to our podcast knows, Brett and I like to nerd out on development, so we get pretty deep into things. No questions off limits. We definitely just want to share the process with everybody, which is kind of a unique thing that, publishers don't typically let you do this early. And because we're kind of, somewhat in control of our destiny a little bit, we're actually choosing to do this to bring you with us.
Yeah, to the extent that we are in charge of our destiny, we are choosing to do this.
We're not that. Yes, we're in charge of some things, extremely in charge of some things, and very not in others. So early game, we're watching Gribble here. We've intentionally designed the game from a pacing perspective. Again, we're playing duos here, so a little worried about Raven. I don't see Raven in yet. You might want to check on them.
I will go check on them. Maybe they got fooled.
Yeah, they might have gotten tricked. They're going to come in late. So yeah, we don't have matchmaking right now, so it is all manual for the most part. But early game, as a reminder, we've intentionally designed the game to start off with a slower pacing. This is a stealth action multiplayer game, as probably anyone watching already knows. But it does play pretty differently, very much on purpose, than some of the spicier games out there. And so you can see the outline of Gribble's partner over there. So early game, they're collecting intelligence, which allows them to actually, you can't see it on my spectator HUD, but they are unlocking locations to objectives, unlocking secure rooms that have gear in them. And so even though everyone plays a different character that has different abilities, a lot of the game, especially early and mid-game, is outfitting yourself with additional gear like weaponry, other gadgets, and all of our sort of sabotage gadget system, which is allowing you to make traps on the fly. Basically kind of like a mini crafting system. That guard was tying their shoe, which clearly their shoes have no laces. But they're doing something with their boot. Yeah, that boot.
Velcro, they're just like, I just got to tighten up the Velcro. Hey, Calamity.
They got a rock in their boot. Calamity, yeah. Carlos, hey on. Welcome. Yeah, Carlos, what do you think of the comic? That was pretty cool, yeah? Thought that would be fun, especially for you. Yeah, that was for anyone who hasn't seen the post on it, Greg Knight, who was on the episode last week. There we see Gribble fighting with the door. Doors, the hardest part of game development. Oh, we have an enemy team. An engagement. Traps are thrown. That's going to hit both of them. Ooh. Okay, Raven is in. That looks like that is Horizon, though. Oh, 2 traps went off. Oh, nice. She's disarming. Gribble is disarming. Another trap is right next to... Oh, picking that. They're picking it up, remaking a map.
Oh,
She dodged into the second one, throwing another one. Oh, in pursuit, 2-on-1. Oh, I don't know, Gribble. Some good dodging happening, though. This is
she bought
good.
herself some time there with a new trap.
Yeah, this is good early
Pay
game.
attention to where that one is. Oh.
So that trap triggered through our emergent... Oh, yapata! Through our emergent systems. Ooh, nice. Tried to do a little CQC there. That previous trap triggered by Constantine actually triggered both a toxic portable and an electrical portable. So you saw Constantine was electrocuted, and the other character was Owen. Owen was toxified, which means they can't be healed, and they cough and get interrupts as they play. So that was a cool little early game exchange.
Calamity asked what the mode is tonight, and it's just a confusion. It's a melange because I am very tired. It is the trios mode, but with 2-person teams. So there could be up to 3 transmitters up, which would make for a fast endgame. And it'd be kind of interesting because it does split attention on defense when you have more transmitters than players, or more possible transmitters than players, and it does change the strategy. We've done it before, but not on stream. It was literally, I just didn't click all the right boxes in my little development server stand-up tool. So
You could have said it was all part of the plan.
and it was all part of the plan, is what I'm hearing I should have been saying.
Yeah, so this is an unintentional but unique configuration. So there we have Kim Possible actually getting some advanced intel that gives her more points, basically, so she can unlock more stuff. That little Rolodex. Of course, this is, as you may know, this is set in an alternate history, science fiction-y, 1969 kind of Cold War space race kind of thing with super spies. So some of the
one in which Rolodexes are still.
That's where I was going. Rolodex. That's why there's a Rolodex, because that's 1969. So we're trying to be. We have science fiction elements. We have kind of super spy elements, and a lot of stuff that we've created ourselves. All of our weaponry, of course, is unique and built from scratch and designed by us, even fictionally. But Rolodex, gotta have those. So Kim and her partner are moving together. Duos is, as you know, we've done one other episode where we played duos, and it's definitely a different way to play, because you do have that one person backing you up if you go down, so you can be revived. Again, in our game, the team's not out until the whole team goes down, so you always have that chance for a comeback, which this game has proven to be pretty good at, somewhat on purpose and somewhat accidentally.
9 minutes remaining.
But of course, if you stick together, one trap could take the whole team out too. So it's tricky in duos. You still have that teamwork, but the stakes are a little higher.
Calamity points out that Bio was right on the money with a 1969 date because of the moon base.
Bio totally called that for sure. I'm not revealing the moon base level on this moment, but you're on the right track. So now Kim is actually found through the intel system an encryptor, which is basically going to give her team the location of one of the objectives, which is the transmitting devices. Now, as Brett said, this configuration is duos, but with trios logic, so that means there'll be potentially 3 transmitters. So it means that a team of 2 has more to defend and more to attack, so it definitely will change things up. Some good sneak up behind snoring.
Although it's
Ivy
partly
like
pointed out last week because of a bug of which I was unaware, or maybe it was just low priority to me. I don't remember. Any duos match, technically, I guess, could end up with 3 because it turns out there's a bug there.
that only she knows about, I think.
Yeah, only she can exploit because none of the rest of us know how it works. But
Yeah, a
know
little
how the rest
tension
of it
there.
works.
You saw that one Juliet on Echo. But Kim either didn't hear or see them, and they didn't see her. She locked the door. She came in because she knows the transmitter's in here.
7 minutes
Because of that
remaining for
encryptor.
arrival shrouds upload.
We don't know if the other teams know this. I'm actually going to follow Kim for a while so we can see a little bit more of a contiguous process. She's trapping it up with a bullet bomb that she made herself, which is a combination of a proximity device, proximity trigger, and a box of ammunition. So that means she can't use that ammo with the weapon, of course, because she's left it behind, but it now gives her cover on that, at least a little bit of cover on somebody coming to flip that transmitter for their team. So as you can see in the upper left, one transmitter Echo has, and you can see it's inside the submarine right there, in the middle of the screen, the blue. And then Raven has the other one. We've probably mentioned this before, but it's probably obvious that you would want to design it this way, but the transmitters are randomly and dynamically spawning, so you never know where they're going to be, and they're all over the map. I think there's a possible 60 to 70 different possible
8 minutes
I think
for
it's
arrival
literally
shrouds
64
upload.
because of reasons. And so 64 possible locations for the transmitter. So you're never sure, but once they are chosen, they are tuned to be co-located. So these two are obviously in the same district, the submarine pen district, so that the team who has them can obviously defend, more than one at once. So we've tried that different ways.
Nobody's asked about it, but one of the things we haven't talked about is the long journey to our shroud names and colors, which was like, these are the sorts of things in game development that take forever. I wonder if you remember any of that, or if you were kind of out of the loop on that stuff. But oh my God, the number of times we changed names and icons, especially icons, I think, and then the colors as well.
10 minutes remaining
It
for
was,
arrival
we don't
shrouds upload.
typically want to rely a lot on color because of accessibility reasons, which is why it's both color and symbols and things like that. But it is a whole thing. So I don't know. I thought I'd throw that out for you. I was thinking about it. Just we don't have a lot visible right now, but I just remember all the back and forth on all that stuff.
Oh, fighting! Oh, nice joust. So if two people engage in CQC kicking or punching at the same time, you'll get a joust. There was just 2 of them. These 2 are actually pretty good. Oh, Kim turned her back just too quickly though, and the other person, who I don't even know who they are,
I think
did get a hit in.
It's hand grappling.
Oh, is it Pang? Okay, it's Ian.
Yeah.
And then Constantine comes in, and so I think we have a 2v1 right now. And so they're all trying to land hits, but in the meantime, you can see over there, because I'm in spectator mode, that the enemy is going to try to flip that Raven's transmitter. Ooh, going near the water. That is
Calamity, we would probably not allow anyone to name their own shrouds because of moderation problems. The shrouds are what they are. It's also just useful to be able to say such and such shroud if you're using voice in particular, and know who you're talking about. So having in the past worked on a team that had allowed players to name their own, I don't know if it was guilds or something like that, and in particular allow for images to be supported in the game. Of that, that was a moderation headache for that team. That was prior to my Bethesda time.
We have some really good high action happening here. Oh no!
Oh,
taken down.
No.
3 minutes remaining for arrival shrouds.
So
down to 2
Kim
shrouds.
did a great job defending there with a trap, and then CQC combo got that Owen down, but Will came in as Constantine and backed him up and was able to take Kim down, and I guess she was the last one on her team, so that took the team down. So we're down to 2 teams. Two transmitters are up. We have Echo and Horizon. So while we're watching this defense here, so we have Will. Interesting place for a trap because it's going to do damage. Oh no, that's exactly what I was worried about. So he put the trap too close to the transmitter. So when Gribble obviously triggered it, it did damage to both of them, but it took him down. So yeah, a little hasty on that one. A lot of trap usage tonight. As far as like we've seen no, well, Julian's not playing tonight, so we've seen no weapons. And that is a good thing for some some explanation on our part, because we definitely want to encourage and promote and remind people that this game does not have to be played with guns. It's actually a lot of tactical gameplay can happen. Oh, it looks like we had some. Oh, there we go. This Guant is opening. Oh, that's an enemy. Yep, that's the enemy. I think I know who these two are. Let's just say these two players are very close to each other in real life. They're both Owens and they're both fighting. So, what? Oh, there it is. Game. That's game. That's game. Elimination. So that was an elimination match. Echo was able. Echo? Yeah, Echo was able to take everybody out on the other teams. So good games. So yeah, to Brett's point, while we're waiting on the naming stuff, I think once you think about it a little bit, it'll be pretty, and I'm not catching up with chat, so I'm sure Brett will let me know.
30 seconds left for arrival shrouds upload.
I'm sure we just have a lot of puns happening.
I've restarted the server to get us really in duos, so I'm gonna go tell them.
Okay.
And you should restart as well.
Okay. Yeah, while I'm restarting, so it's pretty obvious, I think, but to Brett's point on the naming, like, accessibility is an important thing. Color is not a good design choice these days if you can help it. So we had to definitely change colors and make them kind of in the spectrum that is more accessible to more people. But once you do that, you don't want names for your teams and symbols for your teams to be something that is color related, like red team, blue team, green team, or whatever, right? And so once we moved away from colors being the main signifier and symbols, then the naming shenanigans begin. For anyone who's worked on video games, you know that naming things is always much harder than it should be and needs to be. We wanted something that felt like it was kind of in fiction and kind of felt cool, like Raven. There's not really any meaning behind them per se, but we also needed them to be memorable, quick to remember, easy differentiator between the teams, not be color focused, and to have a little bit of their own identity, and then also be symbols that people can recognize quickly too. So it was a lot of silly criteria that you need, but hate that you need, but the reason behind doing something like that is still really a good reason, right? From an accessibility standpoint, because color is just, as we know, some of the best games out there that have been doing a great job with accessibility features, especially I would say the PlayStation first party games have done a lot of clever stuff and really cool work in that area to make sure.
Tim, you can rejoin it for leisure.
All right, coming in as Nexus. And then I forgot to mention, because Carlos came in, no gold leader, no red leader. Rogue leader, though. That might work. I don't know if people saw the post, but the last content post we had from last Thursday was a comic book, a mini comic book, actually. So we have a comic book creator here on the stream watching right now.
You'll need to use your calibrator charge to get.
And just to kind of explain that a little bit on stream,
Went down.
let's see.
Your shroud has been eliminated. Dispatching emergency.
Let's watch Ian for a little while. Greg Knight, who was on the stream last time, our art director, who art directed the game, and Beth Lapense, who is our narrative director. They were literally just doing a fun side project off the books, essentially, that I didn't even know about myself. And Greg, actually, he's a trained painter and comic artist himself, and he does a lot of our concept art, did a lot of our concept art for the game. And Beth, of course, writes lots of stuff for the game. And so they just joined forces and then surprised the team with this, I don't know, 6 pages or 4 pages, 6 pages, probably 8 pages. And it's kind of a mini Secret Origins in, a la DC Comics Secret Origin style origin story, if you will, for some of the fiction behind our alt history science fiction. And so we ended up making it not mandatory, but it was part of onboarding for new team members if they wanted to kind of quickly get into the narrative and fiction for the world, because it explains sort of how the Wraith energy, which is what fuels the Wraith zones, came to the planet. It's kind of an extraterrestrial origin, and we have okay, those two are on the same team. I was like, this will be interesting. Okay, so we have Ian here. The early game, they've opened my favorite workshop, Secure Room, which is the first workshop, which has, as you all know, the I don't think I can ping in Spectator. Nice. I couldn't remember if I could.
Yeah, you can.
Good work, Brett. Everybody applaud Brett on that. So launcher, of course, only Brett can see what I'm pinging. Maybe not even. I don't know. But you can. So yeah. So this workshop has basically gadget items. So again, those are the little discs. There are the proximity triggers. You just threw a health pack at Ian
at the back of his teammate's head.
Yeah. Ouch. As a reminder, all of our inventory system is diegetic, or kind of on our mini crafting system, so you can see everything they're holding on their person. You definitely need to learn what you're looking at for sure if you haven't played the game before, because there's a lot going on. But yeah, they have a couple bullet bombs, it looks like, and a health pack on the back. There's three inventory slots. Ooh, they already have an encryptor. So Ian is actually
quickly in the second and third games. Typically, they're like, let's get the intel as fast as we can. It also depends on where you're spawned. And although we do try to spawn people kind of close without a full complement of duos teams, we only have 3 teams playing. There's going to be some teams that may have a little bit less going on around them. That would not be something with a full player complement that would probably happen. People would be close together.
Yeah, I think we all agree that, to your point, we have launcher action happening, that we'll probably continue to tweak and tune this sort of spawning stuff, because again, all of the gameplay objects in the game, including NPCs and stuff, are all dynamically spawning. So there'll be different places, different amounts. Harley and her team have a lot of control that Brett and his team has given them to tune and balance all that stuff. But that includes player spawns and objective spawns, secure room spawns, all of that stuff is dynamic. So that gives us a lot of flexibility, though, too, to balance it, because you definitely don't want one team to have too much of an advantage based on their spawn, like Brett was saying. But I would say Ian and Harley, which is the team I'm watching right now, they definitely tend to go for the intel fast, which is one approach. Again, there's a lot of different tactics you can use and strategies in the game. You can also wait for other teams to do the work and then steal it from them. Brett is notorious for not using any weapons, but still succeeding and using traps and stuff. And he kind of speed runs, I would say, not to speak for you, but I feel like you're a speed runner. Just run and go.
On the intel game, yeah. I mean, the other thing that you can do with the intel is you can even spend time and ignore the fact that other teams are getting intel in the hopes of opening the higher end workshops, armamentariums, and etc., the different rooms. so that you might want to get a sniper rifle so you can overwatch, you know, and outside transmitter in particular, you know. So there's like there are definitely wheels within wheels when it comes to
6 minutes remaining
how
for
you might
arrival
approach
shrouds upload.
tactically and strategically the actual game that you're playing. And sometimes it takes a little time to even determine what that game is, in the sense of like, well, where are the transmitters and who is ahead? You know, you don't know how much intel any other team has, so you kind of have to, you know, read the tea leaves of the information you are getting. One thing you do have is on the right, you might see, you see people picking up intel. You see people picking up, or you know, doing damage to other people or hurting other people, and things like that as well. You'll see that come up. It's on the kind of
player log, yeah.
Right center of the screen. And some things are in that, but some things aren't. So again, because it's espionage. It's a game of imperfect information. Oh, Gribble gonna fire on somebody here. Trying to lock. See if she manages it.
There was somebody. Oh, yeah. There's somebody in there. Take.
Yep.
Oh, it bounced off the window.
Off the glass.
That looked like it was an
shot.
impact trigger. It was a great shot though. Yeah, impact trigger on that. So when it hit the ground, it probably went off. Although we didn't hear it, which is interesting.
No, I don't think. I think it was a proximity.
Oh, okay. So now, oh, interesting. Oh, she went for the bounced off. She went for the transmitter.
Yeah.
Ooh,
interesting. But she doesn't have the information we have. We can see the outlines of characters. She cannot.
Yeah.
So she was trying to land a trap right behind.
Into the race zone for safety.
6 minutes remaining for arrival shrouds upload.
Okay, so we have three teams. Well, all three teams are still up and active. Ooh, that was a good one. Didn't go off though. It looked like it would have. Yeah, so it looks like we have that. Okay, so this is actually a pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen this transmitter configuration before. They are co-located, but one is. I guess that's not the part.
Arrival shroud.
This is all repair bay, considered repair bay. Yeah, so this building here is the repair bay. So this one's up here. Pretty hard to defend this one. There are two ladders coming up from it. But as you can see, it's very open. And that one over there has the benefit of the crane building, so you can kind of hide in there. So we can see the action happening.
It's definitely a sniper situation, because I think whoever is up there on the crane, they could, if they had a sniper rifle, not only could they defend what they have, but they could be targeting the people defending the one they don't have. So
right,
it's
that's a good call. Yeah,
interesting.
Yeah, they're playing. They're definitely playing that game right now, right? They're watching each other. So it's Will up here as Owen, which means he can disarm traps, and he's trying to keep an eye on things. Oh, wait, who is that? Who are they firing at? Is that outline correct? Why does
the outlines are correct.
Brown. Oh,
the distinction between red and brown.
I see. Yeah, that's
pretty.
Yeah. That's Ferret. Okay, so Kim and Ferret are making an attack on the crane.
5 minutes remaining for arrival shrouds.
Trying to dislodge Will here. Oh, looks like Ferret went down. Oh, I missed that. Okay, so she just used her weapon to shoot and disable that trap.
No, Ferret's still up.
Oh, so Will's down. Nope, Will's right there, so I don't know who that is. Oh,
the team just went down. Yeah, Horizon just went
down.
Which don't have freed up a transmitter for Kim Possible. However, they're over a minute and a half behind, so it's gonna take a little doing.
They're gonna have.
David Aja is a good art call out, Carlos. I don't remember Greg specifically talking about David Aja, but I definitely.
No, I'll have to look him up. Carlos, I see your comment now. Sorry for the delay on that. No, the irony of that art style is I would say that is Greg Knight art style. That is having worked with Greg for many years now. And if you see some of the concept art that I posted that he's done for the game, he has his own style that's very much like that. So I would say the comic book, he just was doing his thing, right? That he was trained to do and loved doing throughout his life. He's a big comic guy like I am, and so we have a good fight happening. Stun gun. Oh, followed up by CQC. Probably gonna throw. Nope.
Yeah. Nope. Gotta kill.
Take him down. Okay, so now boy. Two. So Gribbles. No, who was that? Yeah, Gribble's still up.
Impossible. Oh, no. Gribble's still up, but Pang is down.
2 minutes remain.
Be careful, Gribble. That IBI is gonna take Gribble out. Okay, so it's 2v1 right now. They. Raven had to take. We have a Eidolon, which is the name of our pistol. Oh, nice.
Interesting positioning. Yeah,
that was
because they've got to come after her.
I hope it works.
Oh no! Don't go there.
1 minute remains.
Oh, you're in trouble now, Gribble.
Yeah,
Gribble,
she's got too much damage.
And there it goes.
Another elimination. 2 eliminations, pretty rare. Yeah, so in that end game there, Raven had to go on the attack because of the timing lead, like Brett mentioned, that Echo had. So, but it ended up working out for them because they were able to take him down. So, I love Greg's art style. We've talked about some of the influences on that last cast too. Jean-Paul Leon, Mike Mignola. There's a couple other that are not coming to me. Sean Phillips. We'll kind of talk about those influences more over the months, I'm sure. But all that kind of very noir, kind of heavy, like Greg said, heavy shading, and blacks and whites. But yeah, it was just that comic was just a nice surprise, a gift that the two of them gave us, so it was nice to have some of that light backstory. We have actually Beth and
Greg does have an Instagram as well, and so if you see some of his own personal works, I would think I think it's just Greg Knight. Honestly, you might be able to find it. I can't remember.
You'll see his style. Yep, that's a good point. You should, you'll see he has a very distinct, and you can, Sean Phillips. I'm sure. I was assuming you know who that was too.
That's a good call out for sure.
But there's like about 10 different artists that we talked about, and he and I are both big Mike Mignola fans as well. So there was a lot of obvious ones, and Jean-Paul Leon did some really amazing Batman stuff that some of my favorites. So
there you go. Carlos already found it's a night.sketch.
Nice.
He doesn't post too frequently, I don't think, but he does. I think he does draw some comic book characters. I looked him up once upon a time. So
he has some good space race kind of stuff too, like astronauts, and is my memory on that stream too. So yeah, check him out. Yeah, he's.
I don't know if it came up. I guess it came up last time, but Greg and Gribble and Tim and I all worked at LucasArts at the same time and on projects together. So we have a long history with Greg's art style, I guess is what I would say.
Yeah, I mean he designed through concept art, was the main visual designer on the Republic Commandos themselves. Whoa.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That was interesting. Oh, so what happened there was they threw a proximity trigger onto that portable so that Ian would trigger it,
out of reach,
but he was just out of reach. Yeah, so that's another thing you can create, because you can create traps by putting proximity or impact triggers on them by throwing them. Oh, he just manually activated an alarm rather than putting a trigger on it, and that will call over guards. But that person's long. Oh, yikes! I don't even know what happened there. Someone might have thrown one at him, so he's holding his side, so he's pretty damaged. If Ian was not Constantine, who has more health, he would probably be downed by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can make traps in your hand, you can make traps on your belt, and you can also throw triggers at objects on the fly. So you can be running, like being chased by somebody, and make a trap that's on the ground near you, and kind of leave it behind you on the fly. It's meant to be a very flexible kind of emergent system. So what kind of competition do we have here? Who needs to get revenge on whom?
I mean, I think everybody needs to get revenge on everybody right now because of how the last 3 matches have gone, or the last 2 matches rather have gone.
Has someone different won? Yeah.
Yeah, someone different has won both matches, I believe. So there is
Echo
one
and
team
Raven.
on the hunt. Trying to remember what team would be on the hunt right now.
I think Horizon maybe hasn't.
Didn't Horizon win the first one? Maybe not.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So we have a lot of and the map is very dense, I would say, intentionally so. So footprint wise, like top down footprint wise, it's not as big as anywhere near as big as sort of like a battle royale or anything like that. But because it's multi-layered, I would say we have maybe technically 5 or 6 levels, because we have below ground stuff, and then 3 to 4 stories depending on what building you're in. So it actually there's a lot of density.
4, so.
Yeah.
And the roof, right? So.
Yeah, you can go. Technically, you could probably grapple up to the statue as well. Pretty sure you can. There's not much up there, but there's the Statue of Liberty, built by.
You can stand around the feet of the Statue of Liberty.
Tony Pommel, who I believe grew up in New York, and a little bit of an homage. That is a circa 1969. It is the statue today is not the statue that was then, so they actually designed and built that statue inspired by and to be accurate for the era. Even though we're all
Tell me more about that, because I actually didn't know that, Tim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no,
I don't remember the details. There's something.
Oh, okay.
They changed something at some point with the statue, or they got something. They had to remodel it at some point. So there is a difference. Yeah. So they went back and did the research and made sure that it would have been the correct one in 1969. That was my memory, at least. Hopefully, I'm not wrong on that. Yeah.
I did not know that. I did not know that. They probably had to. No, I'm not making that joke. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know where you were going, but yeah. So bushes. We haven't talked too much about bushes. There have been other games with stealth in them that have been multiplayer, where that don't have something like wraith zones that we have, which are specifically designed for multiplayer situations. Bushes are effective for IBI for the most part, though, because the IBI will kind of have a behavior. They'll go up to the bush and kind of poke at it, so you can escape that way. But of course, the tension is that humans can see you go in the bush, and you're not safe in there. So other than visually, but if you make sound or they see you go in, of course you're vulnerable. So we kind of wanted that tension and difference between the two enemy types, right? An NPC versus a player.
It's also a great place to leave some traps, because although a player might be able to see another player in a bush, they'll probably not be able to see a trap, because the traps are typically shorter by quite a bit than the player character model. So you could leave even a propane tank behind with a proximity on it inside a bush, and
it's classic.
Maybe leave a surprise for somebody. Yeah.
The bush traps are You can technically hear them, but you have to be cautious and be moving more slowly. Patient, I guess I should say. You need to be patient.
That was in response to some of the early meta on the game, even in first playable. So I don't know, only 6 to 8 months into the game's development, we were doing a lot of there were a lot of kills that would happen at the top of like stairs and ladders, and because somebody would leave a proximity trap up there, you'd get up to the top of the thing, and it might have been at the time that at the time it didn't take time to go up ladders. It was just we were like, well, we're gonna want to have ladders. Let's do a simple version of a ladder. So it was kind of a teleport to the top. So you'd kind of like step onto the ladder, and you didn't really have time to respond. So it was a good meta to just leave traps at the top of a lot of ladders. But that's one of those things that developed over time to when we had the bandwidth to actually do it as a proper, way to move through the world. Originally, the movement model was just I start at the bottom, I end at the top. There's no time in between. I was trying to remember why that happened.
Yeah, that's a good detail. We've had a lot of good comments and appreciate people mentioning our animations and our animation style. Excuse me. And quality. We really have a top-notch animation team, and hopefully we'll get them to come on and talk about some of it. Insecure Door, who you've seen, is not in playing tonight. He's our animation director and spearheads a lot of this stuff. Oh, a lot of eliminations. I guess I should retract my previous comment that it's rare. We are playing duos, and so obviously elimination type matches do happen more in duos and solos.
More common. Yeah.
Almost never in trios, I would say. Well, I was 10% of the time maybe, which was by design. We would technically call trios our kind of core mode. That's what we bounce and tune things toward. But this is going to be bad. Oh my gosh! Another elimination.
Are we gonna join in this time, Tim?
Yeah, let's join. Let's do the last match.
Okay, I'll let them know.
Maybe let them know. Yeah. Okay. I really do want to play a different character, but I'm kind of nervous about it because I don't do it enough. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it just for the stream.
I assume you're gonna be going.
No, I'm gonna do a different character just to show the stream somebody else. So I'm gonna do Adelita.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do Adelita.
I will be Juliet.
Oh, you're not gonna do Owen either?
Nope.
Okay, we're definitely gonna lose.
Oh yeah.
Neither of us are Owen.
Neither of us are playing the characters we play the most.
Yeah. I forget what I was talking about earlier, but
I will try to keep chat up, even though we're.
Oh, traps! Yeah. I think that it has always been exciting. To your point about meta changing, it's always been exciting to us that once we had the sandbox, pretty robust sandbox, that the meta started changing within our own playtesting, and teams would come up with, our own team members would come up with different strategies.
Yeah, we've mentioned Julian a lot. Julian is he's a person who plays a lot in multiplayer games, and he was constantly finding new combinations of things that we would often have to really think through.
Breaking the glass?
That me. I just broke some glass. Not near you, though.
Okay. There's another team upstairs.
Okay.
And I've already realized I'm not Owen because I couldn't unlock that door, and I can't ping for traps. So I already feel...
But you are Adelita, so you could break that door.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Okay, so there's some... Okay, I'm approaching cautiously from the side. Oh my gosh! Right here.
Yep.
I got him! Yeah, I got him! Oh, we got a joust. Oh, they got me! I turned. It's Ferret. It's right here. Oh, wait.
Come on back
again. I'm coming. Nope. I'm going down. I'm going down. Nice. He's injured.
Oh shit.
No!
I'm in the dead!
No! No! Get out of there! Oh,
I'm getting out of-
we got
I'm
an
getting out of
IBI. We got an IBI. Okay. Good. IBI distracted him. That IBI saved us. Oh man, Ferret
get
is
out
a
of here.
menace.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go heal up in a red zone. Give us
Yeah.
some
No,
time.
he's still here.
Time
Just
to
leave.
reset.
Just leave me. So, just as a reminder, the way that our we have a raider coming in. Thank you, Art. Stealing my stuff. Ferret is still here, and now their partner is here too. They're trapping up my body. No, sort of. They just threw a proximity trigger by itself. I'm not sure what they're doing there. As a reminder, so you see at the bottom, rate zone teleport 1 minute. So our version of respawning, because we have, again, revive mechanic, no teams down until everybody goes down. So you always have the possibility of a comeback. And so if you're in trouble and somebody's camping your body, you can wait for that race zone teleport timer to go down. That's basically our version of a respawn. And then when I hit that, I will respawn inside of a race zone, which, as you know from previous streams, you're completely safe. And then your partner can come and revive you in there. There is another team down below now. I'm alone, but
Okay, I'm coming.
30 seconds. There's an Owen downstairs, though, so be careful.
As long as it's not a Constantine.
They might be alone. Be careful. Be quiet. Okay, thank you. Nice work. And because... Oh, he's getting up. Oh boy, we're starting off with disadvantage. Because you're Juliet, when you revive me, I revive with full health? Is that where we ended up
Right,
with that?
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I
otherwise,
was looking to heal you, and I was like, "Oh, I don't need to heal you.
don't forget to get a calibrator,
I will go do that now. Thank you."
because I'm going to go down again. Probably.
That's good plan. Planning
Yeah.
ahead for
Yeah.
for your failures. I appreciate it.
See? They hear a trap? Okay.
There,
That
I got into
IBI
the
is always a
respawn.
giveaway that they're chasing somebody. So there's
Oh, I hate being not able to think
somebody's around. Somebody's around. I have no gear. I have nothing, which is great.
We've cracked the code for a level 1 workshop in the repair.
Well, there's a workshop for you if you want it.
Oh, where's
Encrypt
it?
and use encryptors to reveal transmission.
Not
like
far,
it's
not
in-
far.
For transmission.
Or
Repair
possibly
bay.
on the part of.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, repair.
Yeah, see, there's a little icon. Man, they added some cool stuff there in the later days, like that. So the little detail that I love. We have the VO that obviously tells you that is text to speech, but it also there's a little.
All right, I'm going to open it.
Okay, I'm above you, so I'll do my best
Let's see.
to.
Your shroud has
Protect
access
you.
to level 1 workshop in the repair bay.
I'm going to put
Everybody
a,
can hear that alarm, of
alarm.
course. Okay.
an alarm
Okay.
trap out there to throw an IBI if need be.
Okay.
Come on in, water's fine.
All right.
I'll lock it, but I can't lock it.
We got to get stuff fast.
That's the things I
I'm
want.
gonna make 2 bullet bombs. I'm gonna get a launcher. Oh, and a grappling hook. I am loading my launcher with my proximity bullet bomb, and I should probably get another one.
I heard glass above us.
Yeah, that was glass. That wasn't you. Okay, I'm going out the shutter.
Okay.
This goes down to the sub pen, I believe. I can't ping for traps, so I'm terrified. I'm going to switch to my grappling hook so I can do quick getaways. Oh, here's some more ammo.
You might find this useful.
I might indeed. All right, I'm gonna. What we gotta do here? Well, if you take all the ammo, it's hard for me to find it useful, but that's fine.
Do you need one? Here.
No, I'm good. I'm gonna make a bullet bomb that I just leave behind for people to come that way.
Okay, we have no. Okay, none of them are up. None of the transmitters. I'm gonna head toward the encryptor.
Okay, following right behind you.
60 meters. It looks like it's in the science.
Research hub. Okay.
Research hub. Used to be called the Science Center or something. So I'm gonna mix up all my names. Ooh, it's up. Oh nope, that's not checking for traps. That's my dash ability. Okay, there's a
At
window
least you got there
broken
more
here.
quickly.
Yeah. Somebody's been here.
I'm gonna go up to the roof. Yeah.
It's on this floor.
Yeah, you keep an eye out.
Stop the
Oh,
shroud from uploading
Echo's
data.
got one.
6 minutes
Okay,
remaining.
is that
me?
you?
Arrival
Okay.
shroud
That was
has
me.
taken the lead.
Okay. The encryptor's literally in the lobby. So that's
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
that's a
come
fun
keep an
place
eye
to
on
hide a
you.
really important thing. What are the IBI doing? Okay.
Any computer can be hacked, Tim. Any computer can
That's
be
true. That's true. I just love the idea that the person working the front desk has an encryptor on their desk.
Yeah.
They're like,
I'm trying to remember the name of a particular front desk person that we've worked with in the past, and them being in charge of the
yeah,
secret plan.
the highly secret. Yeah. Okay. So where is it? It is.
We've cracked the code for a level 2 med bay in the park.
There's a med bay. We want it.
5 minutes remaining.
Okay, so I'm not
Arrival
going through
shroud
this
has
motion
uploaded.
detector here. I caught myself in time because I have gear on me, like the launcher. It will actually cause a big sound and trouble. Oh, that's a sniper. Yep, sniper over there.
Obviously sniping.
Yep. Being extra cautious. So Echo has one. So yeah, it looks like
it's-
submarine is our battleground. No.
All right, that's
Nope,
No, it's hub.
repair bay.
Stop
Oh,
the
repair
shroud
bay.
from
God,
uploading
I-
data.
we used to call it the repair
6 minutes remaining
repair
for
hub,
arrival
and then the
shroud's
depot,
upload.
Yeah.
and now it's the repair
Talk
bay.
about naming stuff. Oh, it's really hot. It's really hot. Oh, jeez. Ah, didn't get in time. The sniper got me.
Arrival shroud has
Oh,
been
somebody's down.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, there's two.
Eyes over this way. Stay on that rival
See, there's
bridge.
some
4 minutes
enemy right
remaining for
there.
arrival shrouds
I'm gonna
upload.
flip it.
I think an IBI took out that team, or at least one of the. Oh, you're gonna flip it? Okay.
All right.
Complete the
Coming.
data
Flipped it.
upload.
The other one is below. I hear traps.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay, I'll actually defend this for a little bit. Wait, what?
Trying to take somebody down. Oh, IBI may be giving me some help. Oh boy, they've got a lot of traps down.
Oh, I got a peroxified.
Oh. Whoa, I got work. I've got to find it.
Okay.
Right, so I'm in trouble.
All right.
And you're right for sure. All right. Reset.
Arrival
Oh,
shroud
this
has
person
been
won't go down.
data.
Oh, what?
6 minutes
They got me.
remaining for
Hit me.
arrival
Oh, yep.
shrouds
Oh, it's
upload.
because I'm peroxified. Okay, I gotta get out of here. Oh no, I might be going down. Nope, they're not doing damage. Going to the red zone. Whew. I gotta wait for this peroxifier now. What team are we? Okay, we're no,
We're Nexus.
We're Nexus.
Yeah, we lost it.
Okay, so I need a heal.
I can heal you once I step out here.
Yeah.
All right, you good?
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna load up.
I'm gonna heal up while I'm in here.
Load up. Okay, where's the? It's below. Okay, so pick up my.
Yeah,
crap.
and it's trapped. The Wazoo.
5 minutes remaining.
There's
for
somebody
arrival
inside the
shrouds
repair
upload.
bay.
Okay, that
There are two
Owen is
people inside the repair
injured.
bay.
Look out this way.
I saw something moving just now. Over. Inside.
Okay, that Owen's down. Oh, yo! Oh, that was good. Good play, Tim. Good play. I had a trap, launcher trap, Adelita hit, and then another launcher trap, and they're down.
There's an Owen on your side of the field over there, but inside the building.
I'm out of ammo
Would love
though.
some help.
Okay.
You can
Inside the
CQC.
building. Yeah, we need to get.
I'm trying to find them. I lost them.
Okay, there's
I
a
think they're.
hole right here. I gotta. Oh yeah, that's what I was afraid of.
Oh,
Oh, there's traps everywhere.
4 minutes.
Okay, I'm trying to
remaining.
flip.
Arrival shrouds
Somebody's
set
coming
low.
up behind me though, I bet. Oh jeez!
yep.
Oh, I made it! I made it! Oh boy, I'm almost down. I'm going to that race
I'll flip.
zone.
I'll flip. I'll flip.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
I didn't
not
do
enough
it. Oh, they're behind.
Oh, no.
Nice work, nice work. Okay.
Stabilized.
I feel like I should come
Yeah, I
back.
need down.
1 minute
Yeah, I
remaining
feel like
for
I'm
arrival
ready to
shrouds
try
upload.
defense.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, I'm at least applying some pressure. It's Ian.
Take him
Okay.
down.
No, we're both too low. I gotta get in. I'm gonna go into the race on.
Yeah, you're right.
Otherwise we're down. We got him though, he flipped it. Oh boy. Oh.
For how long? Oh no, there's only 30 seconds left on Echo. That one
30
below is.
seconds left for arrival
Yeah,
shrouds
I think they've
upload.
been defending it too well. Okay, we just have to do it. I'm gonna hit a trap probably on the way down. 17 seconds.
Trying to take down Ian.
Yep.
Oh no, you're down!
No, I'm down.
No! No, no! No, I got
They got it. They got it. They got it.
Yeah, unstoppable. Ah. I was hoping Ian was the only one left.
You've been beaten to the mission.
Well done.
Good defense. Good defense on their part. Okay, folks.
Yeah, I mean, it was hard to get to that one. They really put a lot of traps on it. It was well done.
Yeah. Yeah. Fun times. Okay, that is our stream for tonight. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for coming by again to come and along for the ride with us during development on this pre-alpha but still very fun game that we have. I guess I'm going to clear it out. And yeah. All right, folks. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. And please feel free to ask us questions along the way and join our Discord. And, wish list us on Steam if you're interested and love stealth action multiplayer games, sandbox games. So appreciate you all. And we'll see you later. Moors, good to see you. Art, thanks for the raid. And we will see you all later on. Good night.